Welcome. Thank you those who are joining live. This is awesome. I'm so pumped that we can do this for a day two. Well, kind of day three if you consider the intuitive readings or the psychic readings as our kickoff. So today is all about energy clearing and protection. And I have a fun freebie that I'm giving away at the end. No strings attached, just something to help elevate and strengthen your ability to clear and protect your energy field. And as empaths, this is something that I think a lot of us interact with a lot. We understand what it means to hold on, there we go. We understand what it means to have to be in the space of protecting and clearing our energy field because we take on so much from others. So if, let me give you some examples of what it means to be an empath or when you might be out of alignment when it comes to your energy. You might take on the energy of others. You might be easily affected by the energy of the room. You might walk in and be like, this feels off. Something feels off. Or you're like, this feels amazing. I love the energy in this space. This makes me so happy. Those are examples of really tapping into your empathic abilities. You might not always be able to tell if some energy or feeling or emotion is yours or if it's someone else. That's definitely something empaths will struggle with at times. The other thing is they might feel exhausted being around too many people. They kind of need to step away and decompress because they're taking on a lot of different energy and that can really drain you. So those are just examples. And if that's you, then this class today is really for you and is really going to give you some good resources and information around energy clearing and protecting. So we're going to talk about three main things today and pop off because I want these little mini series to be short and sweet and what you need in a piece of information or video. So today we're talking about three things. One is, why do we need to do this? Why do we need to clear and protect our energy? The second one is, why is it so helpful for us to do this when we think about our overall mental and physical health? And then the third one is, how can I do this in a way that actually works? Some of the feedback that I've received in classes and things that I've taught in this space is that, well, I've done this technique, but I don't think it really works. And I'm going to sort of poke holes in that a little bit at the end. So first, before I get started, if you want points for this live, I need you to comment and let me know that you're here. I used to think that I could go back and look at the people who joined, and it doesn't let me do that on Instagram anymore. So if you want the points for joining live, all you have to do is comment in this live right now, and I will mark you down as getting your points to win the free giveaway, which that's part of the challenge, right? Like, what are you being challenged for? Like over $300 worth of free stuff, which is you have the option to get a free, if you're the winner, you have the option to either do a soul alchemy energy transmission session with me, which is like a on steroid psychic reading. And then you can choose a regression hypnosis session with me. And then I'm also going to toss in a free workshop. So you'll get to choose two things if you are the winner. And of course, joining live, you get the points. So make sure to comment that you're here so I know you joined. All right. So let's go back to, why do we need to clear and protect our energy? So one of the things that I think about when we're talking about clearing and protecting our energy is that it's not just like a one-dimensional part of ourselves. We want to take care of our body, mind, and soul every day. We are caring for our energy so that we can move through this world from a soul-aligned place. So we want to be clearing and protecting our energy daily because this allows us to have discernment of our highest good. We want to be able to move through this world understanding what is ours and what is not ours. And, it's something that I think we can lose sight of really easily when, we are moving and living in a very busy space, busy world. So again, why do we need to do this? We are balancing the body, mind, and soul, but also it's important for us to understand our journey, what's in flow and alignment with us. We want to understand, how we can move and breathe in this world, like I said before, from this soul aligned place that makes sense for us. And we're not taking on other people's, for lack of a better word, shit, their stuff, their projections. People love to project on empaths. We love to help others. And oftentimes it can weigh down our energy field. And we don't want to be energetically tied to or connected or weighed down by others. We want to be connected to the truth of ourselves and the truth of who we are. And that is all done by taking into account the body, mind, soul, that trifecta that allows us to balance our energy, to show up from a balanced place. We're constantly looking to be in flow. Well, being in flow means removing resistance, which means creating that balance, right? When all three areas are working without any resistance, we can find that state of flow, and we can go on our soul aligned journey so much more easily and so much more quickly. If you want to think about quantum leaping or collapsing time, this is no other better way to do this. So this moves me into our next question. Why is it so helpful for our overall mental and physical health? Now, I've already touched on this a little bit. We're seeking balance. We're seeking to be in that flow state. Ultimately, we will no longer need to seek, because we will ultimately be able to just be who we are, how we are. We're fully embodied. And that is the ultimate goal, is to become fully embodied. And I even hate using the word goal. It's never a goal. We're here to just be in flow and to experience our state of flow, which is connected to joy and happiness and exuberance and play. And to just really experience the divinity of this life we've chosen to incarnate. And I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent, but that's why, we want to be focusing on clearing and protecting our space, so that we are clear on that, so that we're not letting other people's energies, other people's ties to us, their lower frequencies connect to us. When we are able to be in our full embodied self, when we don't have other energies and entities in our field, it allows us to really have an elevated overall mental and physical health, because you are so clear in what you're doing that other people's stuff isn't bogged down in your space. It's why sometimes you might wake up in the morning and feel incredibly tired or weighed down, or feeling like you have a weight on your shoulder. It can be you being too involved in other people's affairs and taking that energy on, and it's now depleting your own energy, and you are not focusing on your present moment and your world. You're focusing on other things and getting really distracted and being pulled out of your body in a way, because your attention and awareness is not focused on the work and the space that you are living in right now. So when I talk about why is energy clearing and protecting so helpful to our mental and physical health, it's because it allows us to show up from the clearest, cleanest place possible energetically, and it allows us to more easily and more quickly get into our flow state, which is the whole reason you've chosen to embody in this physical 3D world. It lets you come back to yourself. It lets you have clarity, and it lets you feel that lightness, that flow helps us, reconnect with. All right. So the third part is, how can you do this in a way that actually works? So depending on how much you've worked in your energy field or clearing and protecting your own field, you may have tried this bubble technique, which is a really great way to start. And the bubble technique is essentially it's a visualization where you envision a bubble surrounding the outside of your entire energy field, and you say something like, I only allow the highest good to enter, or I choose to protect myself from all harmful negative energies, entities, frequencies, whatever you want it to be, so that you have this shell around your energy field where nothing that's projected or out of alignment or dense or, lower frequency can enter. You might even been like, and I've been taught that, like, and then you can take the bubble down and then you put it back up and all this stuff. And I've experienced personally, and also had feedback from clients and other friends in this space, that sometimes that doesn't work, or you don't feel like it really works. And I agree, because you have to think of the mental space in which you are creating from. If you are creating from a place of fear or anxiety, a lot of these are all rooted to fear, but I'm just going to give you some other examples. So anxiety, frustration, you're already out of your body because your mind is elsewhere. You're not present. You're not fully here. Are you creating this bubble from anger, spite, again, fear, all these things that we constantly have, because you're like, oh, everything's been going so bad, and all of a sudden, like, I got to put this bubble up, it's going to save me. Well, all you have done is trapped yourself into a fear bubble, and you didn't actually create from a place of empowerment, of lightness, of pure, happiness. So you have to think of where you are creating from. If you are creating from joy, love, alignment, happiness, then that's the space you're creating within yourself. So sometimes it's not working because of the place that you are creating from. And what you're doing is creating an energy field. It works sometimes, but I guess bottom line is, at the root of all of this is, where are you creating from, and how is that your inner temperature, your mindset, where are you when you are creating? And that goes back to the very first topic that I talked about when we talk about balancing body, mind, and soul. If you are looking to protect your energy, but you are not balanced, then something's not going to be fully aligned, or something might feel like it's less strong. There might be holes in this protection that you're doing. Now, I do a guided visualization. I do this every day. I do it before I have clients. I do it at night. I love, great tip. Try doing energy clearing and stuff at night, at the end of your day, after you have worked with a ton of people and you need to disconnect. So that's a great way to do some of this energy clearing. I do a very specific guided visualization that clears and protects my energy. It also amplifies my energy and connects me with source energy. And my fun freebie that I'm offering for you guys is, I have an energy clearing and protection guide that gives you a ton of tools, resources, and insight into this specifically. So I'm not here for half an hour. You can actually take this and use it every day. And it's the same guided visualization that I use every day in my own practice and with my own clients and in sessions. So I want to offer that to you. All you have to do, if you want it, I actually sell this. If you go to my link in bio, there is like a buy me a coffee. You can actually purchase this guide, but I'm going to give it to you for free today. All you have to do is just DM me intuition, the word intuition, and I will give you the link so you can have this for free. So if you want your own energy clearing and protection guide, it's a toolkit with resources, information, and your very own incredibly powerful energy clearing and protection visualization. It's yours for free today. So just DM me intuition, and or just I want the guide. I'll send you the link so it's yours for free. So thank you everybody for joining, and I'm so glad that you could be here. And I'm gonna stop recording here. I'm so glad that you could be here.